Welcome to another episode of Hiking the Appalachian Trail series as I continue the journey through the state of Pennsylvania. On this episode, I will be hiking the section between the towns of Port Clinton and Wind Gap, Pennsylvania for a total of 62 miles. If you're new to the channel, check out the other videos to watch the previous sections. It's going to be a great day. Let's hit the trail. I know it's very hard to see, but all the beams under this bridge are covered with somebody's thoughts. I mean, there's journals, songs, lyrics, thoughts. This is amazing that somebody took the time to write in all these beams. Pretty impressive. Having my dessert first. I'm waiting for my food to cook, and the caretaker gave me a popsicle. So tonight's dinner is Backpackers Pantry lasagna. It's not my favorite. It's pretty good, but not my favorite. But after 15 miles of hiking, everything tastes good. Good morning. Welcome to day two. Last night was a very quiet night here at the Eckville shelter. I had the shelter all to myself. There was nobody else here. So it was very, very quiet and got a good night's sleep. The day is really foggy today. There is even a fog advisory, but everything should dissipate by 9 o'clock, so I don't expect any problems. Yesterday was a long day. I did for a little bit over 15 miles from Port Clinton all the way to Eckville. And so today should be a little bit shorter. I'm hoping to do somewhere between 11 and 12 miles. We'll see how it goes. So I'm ready to go, packed, and let's get this day started. Hi guys, a morning update. I arrived at Dance Pulpit and unfortunately there's not much of a view because it is very hazy today. I think in a clear day the view will be nice from here. I decided to stop anyway to take a quick break and get some snacks. The last 2.6 miles were continuously uphill, so I was due for a break. That hill was mean to me. So I'll just stand here for a few minutes and then I'll continue. It's a beautiful tree. Well, the honeymoon of soft trails covered with leaves, it's over. Back to the rocks. That is the trail. You can see the little white place in there. And then it continues, nothing but rocks. Well, just to give you an idea what the trail looks like in this section of Pennsylvania, this scramble here, that was the trail. Gotta love Rocksylvania. Good morning. So I'm just sitting here in my tent. It has been raining non-stop for the last 3 hours. So I'm just waiting for the rain to stop enough so I can get out of the tent and pack and keep going. Um, the weather today seems to be very, very iffy, with rain showers on and off. So I'm reassessing what to do, whether to walk to the next road and get a shuttle, or call to get picked up and go back to my car and call it, or take a day off and continue tomorrow. So I haven't decided what to do yet, but I'm just waiting for the rain to stop, and it does not want to stop. So the rain finally stopped a little bit. It has been showers on and off, but it just gave me enough time to break camp, pack everything, and I'm ready to go. I decided that I am going to walk 4 miles to the next road, and then from there I'm going to get shuttled into the next town, and I'll wait it out. This next section, it includes a section called Knife's Edge, which is basically walking on ledges on the side of a cliff, and I don't think I want to be in those slippery the rocks on this kind of weather. So uh, I'm just gonna wait it out and come back. Uh, there's a little bit of a break on the rain, but it's going to be raining on and off all day, and it's very, very foggy, as you can see in the background. The visibility right now, it's about 20 to 25 feet, which is another reason why I decided not to do Knife's Edge today. So I am just gonna take my time, hit the trail. It's gonna be very rocky, so it's gonna be very slippery, but I just take my time getting there to the road. I have plenty of time to meet my shuttle. So I'm not sure how much video I'm gonna get, since I'm gonna have to be looking down, but if there is anything interesting, I'll show it to you. So I'll see you in the next update. Well, here's your mid-morning update. It is raining buckets again. I have maybe about a mile to get to the road, so not very far, but I'm getting wet, that's for sure. Woo! It is coming down. Like we said, where I come from, que aguacero. Woo! Well, just a little update. I made it to the road. I'm soaking wet and I look horrible. So I found a restaurant. They're closed, but they have a gazebo in the back. So I'm sitting here on the gazebo, just trying to dry out a little bit. And of course, as soon as I got here, it stopped raining. Murphy's Law. So I'm just gonna hang in here, trying to dry out and wait for my shuttle. It's gonna be a while before they get here. So I'm just gonna chill, and that's it. So I'm still waiting for my shuttle. As you can tell, I'm wearing different clothes, dry clothes. A little while ago, some people came out of the restaurant, some of the employees, and they saw me sitting here at the gazebo. So out of respect, I went and I talked to them and asked them if it was okay that I stay here waiting for my shuttle. And they said, sure, no, not a problem. Then they invited me to come inside. Even though they are officially closed, they asked me, they noticed that my clothes were soaking wet, and they asked me if I wanted to use the restroom and change my clothes. I was more than welcome to do so. And that was so nice. I mean, that was really nice. Um, they say the trail provides, but ultimately, the kindness of strangers is always very humbling. So I went inside and I changed them to my dry clothes, and I'm sitting here still waiting for my shuttle. But I thought I would share that because even in a rainy, gloomy day, there's always something bright happens. Good morning, campers. I'm back on trail. I'm on the same spot where I left the last time, except that it's not raining. It is a beautiful, sunny, crisp morning. It is cold, but this is perfect hiking weather. It is also clear, so hopefully I can take advantage of the few view spots that I have along the trail today. The plan for today is to hike somewhere around 10, 11 miles, but I am leaving the schedule very flexible to allow for all these rocks to take its usual toll in my already sore feet. But we'll take it slow. I'm going to enjoy and make the best of it. It's going to be a great day. Let's go. Okay, so now I have to find the trail. I'm coming from behind the restaurant parking lot. So I know I saw some blazes around here. Ah, there it is. So I'm back on trail, and it's not too bad. It's pretty flat, still rocky, but now the rocks are covered with leaves, so it makes it a little bit extra tricky. And I'm hiking without my poles. They are frozen. I cannot extend them, so waiting for it to temperatures to warm up a little bit so I can extend my poles. So here's a tip, boys and girls: don't store your wet poles if it's going to be 20 degrees at night. Lesson learned. Let's go. Why can't this be the Appalachian Trail? Nice, beautiful walking trail. Instead, I'm gonna scramble rocks. Thanks, Rocksylvania. So I reached to the first power lines, and it's right on top of the ridge. So there's really nice views from both sides of the trail. And it's pretty flat, so you can camp if you're in an emergency, and if you don't mind a little bit of radiation while you sleep. So and this is the other side of the trail. Very pretty. So far the trail has been really nice. Uh, Mostly flat. There are just a few very gradual ups and downs, but very, very doable. And nice views on both sides of the trail. So I know that I should be very close to the first climb of the day. And that one is going to take me to the infamous knife's edge. So looking forward to it. I think I made it to the beginning of knife edge. I think this right here up to the edge, and then it just goes, the trail goes over the rocks. It's not very long, but it's right on the edge of the ridge, and it's supposed to be very rocky. So I'm about to start climbing up to knife's edge. It's a short rock scramble to that tree with the two blazes, and the trail will continue to the left, right over those rocks. So it's just as the name says, it's a knife's edge. It's just an edge right on the rocks, and should be a nice view, but it's also very, very narrow. So I am going to put the phone away and my trekking poles away and have my hands free. Well, there it is. That's Knife's Edge. Uh, that is the trail. Just very rocky, big boulders, and very narrow, very, very narrow. So I'm going to put this phone away and concentrate on my feet. Let's go play. Oh my goodness. That's where I'm going. Well, there you have it. I came across Knife's Edge, and I would like to you guys. It was a little sketchy in some areas, and just have to take it very, very slow. And sometimes I was in my hands and knees, and sometimes I was sliding down in my behind. But gotta do what you gotta do. But it was fun. You just have to be very, very careful because it's sketchy in some areas. But that it's done. So just gonna continue to the next overlook. That rock looks like a tombstone. Here lay all the hiking boots that have died in the Pennsylvania section of the Appalachian Trail. May they rest in peace. I am at Beethoven Knob, and I just stopped for a quick snack break, and I'm about to hit the trail again. I'm a little bit over 4 miles from camp, so not too bad. The weather's still cooperating. It's very sunny and clear. It's a little windy and a little chilly, but not too bad. For the most part, it's a lot of boulders and a lot of rocks, and that slows me down. So I'm trying to make up for the time that I have lost in some of the boulder patches and make it to camp before it gets dark. That's the trail. You have got to be kidding me. So that's the trail. That's what I've been dealing with here. And it just really, really slows me down having to jump over all these boulders. So I'm at a race here with daylight. Here's another unnecessary rock scramble on the edge of the ridge. There is perfectly flatter land in here where the trail should go through. Why not move the trail here instead of putting through these dangerous rocks? It just does not make sense. It's the end of the day. I'm at camp. I have my tent ready and I'm about to eat my dinner while watching this beautiful sunset. It looks like the sky is on fire. Um, it was a hard day. Uh, the hiking itself, it's not, there's no terrible elevation gains or losses, but the rocks, these boulder fields, they were brutal. And there's just no way of going fast through them. So it definitely slowed me down. So, but that's all right. I'm going to relax for this evening, go to bed early, try to catch some good night's sleep, and pick it up again in the morning. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Um, Good night. I'll see you in the morning.